What is up? My name is GR and welcome to week 4 of the On to Read realm. This week is a little shorter than the rest, but I hope you all enjoy anyways. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe. Now let's get into the video. Day 1 of week 4, baby, and I began working on my base's outer layer. The plan is to build a wall that also functions as a pathway surrounding the harbor, while also having an upper living area for bigger buildings that don't fit down below. Do I know what those things are? Like, a forge? I don't know. I just work here. Then at the entrance of the harbor on the 2 hills encasing the entrance, I'll have 2 massive statues. Do I know what those statues are gonna look like yet? Not at all. But we'll figure it out as we go. This will take a couple of weeks to work on, so this project does carry on to next week's episode as well, so you won't get to see it all.
You don't need Breach 2 Piercing 4. That sounds like a grooming book.
Wait, what was that?
Breach 2 and Piercing 4. Give me some maximum penetration.
After finishing the wall of the wall, nope, sticking with it. After finishing the wall of the wall, I had an idea to use redstone lamps and daylight sensors to keep it all lit up, but I needed glowstone. I failed getting any in the nether, so I went and borrowed some from Raiden and Joey. Block, like, not even lapis blocks, just like unmined lapis shown there.
Where's their lapis?
It's up there by the enchantment table. Here's 2 right
Did they
here.
ever figure out it was me that's still on the enchanting table?
I don't think so.
Wait, was somebody just here? Am I tweaking? I just saw a name tag. I am tweaking.
It's just me and you here. It's just me and you on the server, dude. Is there no glowstone? Why don't they have
Lapis.
any?
Oh, they have glowstone.
They have everything. They've stolen.
They live in a
from-
hole.
They've stolen.
Hey, I
from-
found 1 glowstone. Oh, there's 14 glowstone powder down here.
I need that. Glowstone. Ah, 33.
Oh, there's 14 in this one.
Ah, perfect.
And I need stuff.
They have so much glowstone.
Ben, where's their lapis?
I don't know. I'm only looking for their glowstone.
Ben, how do they have no lapis?
Listen, man, I only want glowstone. That's the only reason I'm here. Thank you, Raiden and Joey, for your contributions. I took what little glowstone they had and used it to make my lanterns, which looked even better than how I thought they would. So it was totally worth it. I then spent the rest of the recording working on the wall, getting the lights set up, and getting a rough outline going. I guess me and Nolan are going to the gym tomorrow together.
What if you just started like, what if you squatted and just started twerking ferociously?
That would be a Nolan moment for real.
What the fuck just came out of my mouth? I like started speaking those words. I was like, nah, I'm already committed to saying this.
I have to finish what I started.
Can't go back now. And I'm just gonna keep farming your iron golems.
Why are you killing my golems? They've done nothing
So I
wrong.
have like no iron. I don't know. They looked at me funny. They don't look like me.
They're white. They're whiter than you.
Yeah, I'm a very tan guy.
Is
I
that
actually get my tan on, you know.
getting your tan on?
Been fishing shirtless a lot.
Why don't you take that tan off then? Wink.
Oh.
Yeah, that one made you uncomfortable, didn't it?
Then I got 18 netherwort when I went to the nether fortress, and it's never left my ender chest.
Oh, can I get 2 of that?
Why?
Because I need 2 of it.
Are you gonna start a netherwort farm?
A very small one. It's purely decorative.
Dude, just, oh.
It's.
Do you not have a normal one?
I don't have netherwort, and it's supposed to go right here. It's supposed to
You
go
have
right
brewing
here.
stuff?
here. I do, but I only do weakness spots. That is it. That is my only nether art.
Incredible.
Hey Gailey, you want to see a secret?
I want to see a secret. Duh. Sick. Sick.
I stole it.
That would have been really awkward.
I stole it so I could win the challenge.
And you got absolutely fucking swept.
I did.
How did they get that many piglin heads?
I don't know.
Or a Gabe space.
So I can put his shoulder. So I can put his thing back. I'm chilling. I don't know.
I opened my inventory. My Minecraft just closed. He has a poisoned potato just sitting in his valuables chest. He just has diamonds. Oh, I'm taking this. Oh, I mean, I didn't take anything. Yeah, I didn't take anything.
That's going in the video, buddy.
It's nothing that valuable.
It's going in the video. And that's gonna do it for day 1. Moving on to day 2, I started the day by capturing 2 villagers and turning one to a librarian. The other one was stubborn, so I set him free in a very polite manner. Then I had Joey start clearing out the space at the top layer, and I started outlining and building the pathways. Did you know there's a new My Hero show?
I do, Ben.
It's actually pretty good.
Well, I haven't heard any bad things about it. The only bad thing I've heard about is how they sexualize the only character that's like 14.
That is true. That is a bad part about the show.
But that's just Japan, though. You gotta embrace it.
Yeah, that's just who they are.
Embrace their culture.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be so judgmental.
Yeah, they just really like young people.
They just really like kids, and I don't see what's wrong with that.
Yeah, they just like to show off their love for children.
Like, a boink boink there, a boink boink there. Like, who cares, man? Let the man be free.
Exactly.
Let him express himself.
No, I can't. That's too much.
Just passionate.
Jesus,
I respect a man that knows what he wants.
even if what he wants is children. At least he's got his priorities straight.
Sir. At least he's straight. God forbid he was homophobic.
Yeah. Wait, homophobic?
I like how you agree to the like, wait. Well, I think the dirt's almost gone. Said.
Why sad?
Said.
Why? Are you out of dirt?
Okay, buddy. You gotta slow down with the brain right here.
What?
Sam, I'm assuming you meant like I've gotten all the dirt.
Yeah.
That's what you meant?
Yeah.
Not that I'm like out of dirt, as in like I have 0 of it.
No.
After I just mined out an entire
You
thing.
know what I fucking meant, and you still brought it up anyways. Why do you do this? Do you enjoy making me feel like a moron? Don't answer that.
I mean, like, you don't have to feel like one to be one.
You upset me. My dad wasn't amused by my question about water last night.
Or like, is water wet?
No, that's not my question. My question was, like, how does water, like, sit on itself? Joey?
What do you mean by what do you mean?
Okay, so you know how, like, water, like, in the ocean is always moving, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if I just have a glass of water, does it kind of
Well,
like...
it's not always moving.
Well, it's not, like... Anyways, so you know how it's, like... It's moving in the ocean, right? But if you just get, like, a cup of water, is the water, like, under the surface moving? Or is it just kind of, like, chilling there? That was my
So you're asking me if the water that's moving in the ocean is only the surface water?
No, I learned quickly that that was not how it works.
That is not how it works. It's one body of water, and when it's moving, it's all moving.
Well, yeah, but my thought process was, if I get a glass of water, is the water under the surface of the glass moving? But is it stationary on top? Like, is it stay stationary on top and keep moving underneath, or does it just not move altogether? because I couldn't picture in my mind on how it worked. But then I was like, oh, it just kind of sits there like any other thing.
Well, water on the surface doesn't have to be like. If the water on the surface isn't moving, it's not being affected. Because water has to be affected by stuff to start moving, whether
Yeah.
that's gravity or like air or whatever.
Yeah.
So if just because the water isn't moving on the surface doesn't mean it can't be moving deeper below the surface of the water. That's what slipstreams are.
Right.
That's why they're so dangerous, because you can't see them on the surface of the water, and then if you jump in, it'll like sweep you away and you'll get like drowned or something.
Yeah, which is cringe.
Yeah. So what's your question?
Well, my question was, I don't even remember what my question was. It was like, oh, my question was, does water move underneath, like, if I just had a glass of water, is the water underneath the surface of the glass of water moving? And the answer is no, unless I like.
What do you
shake
mean the
glass.
water? What do you
Okay,
mean the water
okay,
under the surface
okay.
of the glass?
Okay, okay. So I phrased that terribly. All right, let me rephrase. So glass of water, right? Picture glass of water.
Yes.
There's water in the glass and the surface of the water, right? In the glass.
Uh-huh.
The water underneath the surface of the water. Is that
Okay, so you're asking the water that's under itself, is the water under itself moving
Yes.
when the top of it isn't moving?
Yes. That was my question.
Is that how you phrased it, or did you phrase it horribly and you was confused?
I phrased it horribly and they were confused. And then I rephrased it, and then I learned that no, it doesn't just move.
Oh, so you thought like if there's a stationary cup of water, the water underneath is just moving?
Well, that's what it's like. It's not that that's how I thought it was. Then like, is that how it works? I was just curious on like how it worked exactly. Like, would it just exist and just be chilling there, or would it be moving?
It's just chilling there.
Yeah, it's just chilling there. Cause I tried to like picture it in my head and I just couldn't. So, but eventually I came to the conclusion that it like sits. I was trying to create a
picture stationary water.
I was trying to picture like an analogy for it, and I finally just came to the conclusion that the best way to like imagine it was to picture like a stack of papers. Cause they all just sit on top of each other. And like the ones underneath don't just wiggle around. So that was the conclusion I came to. Was that a glass of water is like a stack of papers.
Okay. That's good for you, man.
That is all.
A good revelation that you have come to at the age of 19.
Listen, man, I think about random things when I'm bored.
You should know the answer to that, though.
Why? Why do I need to know the answer to that?
Dude, Sumter would be so disappointed if he heard you ask that question.
He's
Like
the one
that
that
in high
taught me. He's the one that taught me. So whose fault is it?
I'm pretty sure, you know, he taught you biology, but
He was science, dude.
biology,
Yeah, that's science.
it is science, but it's not water.
Close enough. There's biology in the water. There's like fish and shit.
True, there is fish in the water. Maybe that was the issue. We never had a teacher that like dedicated their time to teaching you how water works. They just always assumed that you knew, but that was their mistake.
I know how water works. I just don't know
No,
how it
you
works.
don't.
I didn't know how it worked in a cup. No one taught me that.
It works the same no matter where it is.
No, because in the water in the ocean it moves, and when it's in a cup it doesn't move.
Dude. What What do you mean doesn't it moves in the ocean but doesn't move in a cup?
Exactly what I said. It doesn't move when it's in a cup. Like you
Yes,
don't
it
have to
does.
touch. You don't have to touch the water in the ocean for it to move. You have to do something to make the cup
No,
in the water to
no,
move.
everything. So if the water in the ocean is moving, something is making it move.
Yeah, the moon and the sun and shit and like fields and whatever shit that makes it move.
Fields?
I don't like magnetic fields and shit. I don't
Water
know.
is not magnetic. What are you talking about?
I don't know, dude. There's something that makes the water move.
Yeah,
There's
like fish swimming in it, currents
what
from the moon,
but the currents from the moon that makes it move.
and changes in temperature in the water.
Yeah, that makes it move. Water doesn't
Uh,
like if you just have a cup of water, it don't do that shit unless it's like acted on those things. But like the moon doesn't fucking start a tsunami in my cup.
yeah, but the moon is the main thing that makes the oceans move.
Yeah. I know
You
that
know
this
why?
yeah, no, I won't even try to lie. I have no fucking idea why.
You have no idea why the moon
I know I've been
makes
taught
the
it.
water.
I know I've been taught it. I just don't remember.
Okay. So when God, oh my God.
Are you
So
realize?
when the moon is out, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's like nighttime or whatever, like the waves get going and stuff, like low and high tide and all that stuff. That's related to the moon.
Mhm.
Do you have any guesses, like at all, like any thought as to why the moon like shifts the water the way it does
Well,
at certain times?
I'm assuming it's because it rotates around the Earth, and like the gravitational pull of the fucking moon makes the water do weird shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's gravity.
it's great. Oh, that's the word I was looking for. I don't know why I said magnet. I don't know why I said. I ended day 2 by AFKing because all my 2s were a wee bit brokey. But overall, pretty productive day. To close out this week, I spent some time searching for villages for hay bales, but that's kind of it. But that's gonna do it for week 4. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!